find a match online and my friends don't want to play, but hey, I'm having fun anyway. This is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In June 2019, 6 months after this game was released, I decided I would take the game seriously. My plan was to start a YouTube series where I played 1 hour online with each of the 70 playable characters in the game. It was a crazy project, especially for someone with concentration difficulties like me, but I was determined to see it through. But just after a few days I hit a brick wall. I had a really hard time finding matches online. This was a game that at that point had sold about 13 or 14 million copies, and I had to wait for over 40 minutes to play a 4-player match online. And when I finally got into a match, there was a lot of lag to boot. At the same time I was playing Mass Effect 3 on my Xbox 360, a 7-year-old single-player game, and in that game I had no problem finding online multiplayer matches at all, nor experienced any kind of lag. But in this game, a roaring success from the year before, I couldn't find almost any matches at all. I had no choice but to cancel my YouTube project, and I quit playing the game for several months. But my problems with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate had just started. When I introduced the game to my friends that autumn, they didn't like it. 8-player games are not that common to say the least, and no other 8-player game in history has the kind of content and polish that this game have, so it was a huge disappointment that I couldn't see its good sides and get into this wonderful mascot brawler. This was supposed to be a party, and I was all alone. But let's face it, you can have fun on your own too, you know. And yes, this game has an absolute insane amount of content. There are 77 characters in the roster at the time of recording, with new DLC characters on the way in. There are about 100 different stages, there are around 1500 spirits, non-playable characters to collect. There are about 1000 music tracks from all kinds of different games to listen to. So there are no end of things to do, even in single player. So let's talk about the brilliant adventure mode called World of Light. In addition to the entertaining arcade mode and all kinds of single matches you can set up, of course, you can go on this grand adventure to rescue all the fighters that have been captured by this dark force that want dark things. Or rather this light force that wants to do light things, I guess. Or something. Or whatever. You walk around on this really cool map and get into fights with all kinds of characters with all kinds of imaginative match conditions. And you save fighters and you collect spirits. There is not much terms of story at all really, but it's filled with interesting challenges and lots of gaming history to gawk at. But there is some confusion here, because all characters you unlocked in World of Light can only be used in this very adventure mode. Outside of the adventure mode, single matches, arcade mode and online, you unlock the playable characters in a different way. Outside of World of Light, only 8 characters are available from the get-go. There has been a lot of complaints that all characters should have been unlocked from the start, but I disagree. First of all, unlocking the characters have been some of the most fun I've had in this game, because you have to actually defeat them in a match to unlock them, and if you fail to win, you have to wait for another opportunity. It's a thrill every time the game tells you a new challenger is approaching. Secondly, you don't have time to try all the characters you have unlocked anyway before you unlock a new one. I really like to start a fighting game with just a few characters, so I'm not overwhelmed. Heck, with all the time it took to unlock all the characters in this game, I was overwhelmed by this gigantic roster anyway, you know. As a celebration of gaming history, and especially Nintendo's history, this game is outstanding. Just the music player with all of its songs is worth the price of admission. As a single-player game, it is also great, due to World of Light and the Spirit Board where you can collect extra spirits. If you just want a game where complete chaos erupts on screen as soon as you start a match, this is the game you want. And if you have 7 friends, or hell 2 friends who wants to come over to your place for a fight, this game is the perfect choice. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is truly the ultimate party brawler, no more, no less. It's just sad that the online mode is complete crap. Maybe one day I can convince my friends to give this game a second try. The online mode we gave up on a long time ago. The good, action-filled matches, an amazing amount of characters, stages, rules and music, lots of chaos. World of Light. the spirit board, the music player. The bad, worst online mode ever. My friends never understood the game. When all is said and done, I give Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 8 out of 10. When it's at its most entertaining, it's no doubt 10 out of 10. But the online mode not working and the fact that the game was unable to excite my friends loses it 2 points. But if you have no intention of playing online, if you have a bunch of friends that actually understands the thrill of fighting and the joy of complete chaos, this is a super recommendation. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.